laboratory. On our left, we have the European laboratory. In front of us, we've got the hatch that leads to the U.S. laboratory, the Russian segment, and the rest of the space station. And above us and below us are hatches where visiting spacecraft can bring cargo. But behind us, going through that hatch right there, right now, that's the hatch that leads to Atlantis. And 35 space shuttles have docked to that mating adapter that's attached just beyond that hatch right there. And during the course of the International Space Station construction, all those space shuttles that docked there left the legacy of this incredible orbiting research facility that not only is going to be a stepping stone to the rest of the exploration of the rest of the solar system, it's also really improving life on our planet. And so we thought it was a very fitting place to put that. And as we put this flag on the hatch that leads to Atlantis right now, and when we close that hatch, when these guys go by, we're closing a chapter in the history of our nation. But in the future, when another spacecraft docks to that hatch and with crew members on board, and we open that hatch, we are going to be opening a new era and raising the flag on a new era of exploration beyond low Earth orbit. So it's a great honor to do that, and it's a great place for us to put it.
Thanks, Ron. And when this flag returns again someday to Earth by astronauts that came up on an American spacecraft, its journey will not end there. Its journey will continue. It will also, on the heavy lift vehicle that the United States is currently working on, it will leave low Earth orbit once again, perhaps to a lunar destination, perhaps to Mars. I certainly speak on behalf of the STS-135 crew and on behalf of Expedition 28 that it is our honor to have brought this flag here and to prominently display it. Thank you.
Atlantis and ISS, thanks for those inspiring words. Thank you for honoring the thousands of people that have been a part of the Space Shuttle program over the years. And we look forward, as you do, to the day when that flag will return to Earth with a U.S. crew and then move on beyond our low Earth orbit. Thanks very much.
Hey, great words, Megan. And now back to what we continue to be a more traditional farewell ceremony. I'd like to thank the commander of the International Space Station, Andrei Borisenko, for your hospitality. You've been absolutely fantastic to us. You and your crew have demonstrated not only ISS hospitality, but you've demonstrated fantastic Russian hospitality. It's been wonderful to be here with you. You have a wonderful home. You're taking fantastic care of it, and you're going to keep it looking good for generations of space travelers to come.
We have good together work, and I would say you have a good landing. Thanks for our work.
Hey, just a few words overall on the mission itself. This was a little bit of a unique mission for a couple of different reasons. First of all, we had kind of an abbreviated crew. We had 4 shuttle crew coming up, joining 6 space station crew. I think in this particular instance, it forced us all to work as a very tight team from the very beginning. We had a lot of help from our station counterparts. Sasha and Andrei, Sergei, the very first day that we were docked, they showed up in the MPLM to put me to work. They were absolutely wonderful. They were great sports and took care of actually stowing an awful lot of our cargo for us. We emptied the MPLM finally today, and just a short while ago, put it back in the shuttle's payload bay, hopefully with everything that should be on there, and if not, what's remaining is going to go through this hatch in just a moment. But to the Expedition 28 crew, again, thank you very much for your hospitality on behalf of the 135 crew.
Well, thanks, Fergie. It's been an honor having you guys on board. It's been great having you guys on board. It was great being a part of this really important and historic mission, and we want to just thank you guys so much for leaving the space station in a posture for continued utilization, continued use for the rest of the decade. It's been really great, and you know, I thank Doug for all your work on the transfer and robotics. It was just amazing. And where's Rex? Rex, thank you for all your leadership and your dedication and hard work on the spacewalk. You and the EVA team on the ground really made that a big success. And Fergie, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for bringing the guys here. But of all your many, many accomplishments that you did on this mission, for us, from our perspective, the most important thing you did was bring Sandy here. Sandy, we cannot thank you enough for always keeping the big picture in mind, always keeping what life is going to be like after you guys leave. You were just absolutely amazing. We just cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done for us. And, you know, we don't even realize it yet, but in a couple of weeks, we're going to be going, wow, I'm glad Sandy was here. And we tried to trade Mike for Sandy, but Fergie wouldn't take us up on the deal. But Fergie, thank you and your crew so much. Like I said, you've really left it in a good position. So on behalf of the Expedition 28 crew, the entire ISS program, we'd like to thank you, your crew, and the entire STS-135 team for leaving the station ready to go for the rest of the decade. So thank you very much.
This is Mission Control Houston as the International Space Station and Space Shuttle Atlantis fly 250 miles to the south of Australia. The two crews are saying farewell to one another. STS-135 Commander Chris Ferguson and the rest of Atlantis' crew are leaving behind an important American flag that flew on STS-1, the very first space shuttle mission back in 1981. That flag will be retrieved once again by the next United States spacecraft to fly to the space station. It will come back to Earth, and then it will be returned with the next spacecraft that goes beyond low Earth orbit. That flag will once again fly into space in the future.
Houston, Atlantis on Underground 2 for transfer.
Good afternoon, Sandy. Go ahead for transfer.
Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for waiting. I really appreciate it. It's been the theme of the mission, you poor man, always waiting on me, but I'm ready to go with the mid-deck resupply. Okay, I have a note that the CWC iodines were all taken...
Okay, copy on station.
The sample purge kit, item 36, is gone. It's over on ISS. And on, yeah, that's fine. On let's see, resupply 10, 906, 907, and 908, I've got serial numbers for the iodines in 907, and in the event, it looks like all the water ups went as planned. I also have a serial number for the handheld mic, and that one is 5030.
Copy 5030 for the serial number on the mic.
Okay, that should be it. You should show all things from the resupply list completed.
And Sandy, I concur. I'm showing all mid-deck resupply complete.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to return page 1. Okay,
Good job.
and echo the half CTB, or I'm sorry, the 1.0 in the JPM.
Okay, copy all.
Item 435.1.